Yo, Elliott.
Yo, so we got another question from my old bro who wants to know, yo, Elliott, at middle age, should I be bulking and cutting or should I just maintain? Love to answer your question, man. But before we do, I gotta let you know, my name's Elliott Hulse. I'm a strong man strength coach. I've been making men strong here on YouTube since 2007. That's my golden button, bro. And you should know that if you want to become the strongest version of yourself, well, you just stumbled upon your new favorite channel. And you can join my Alpha School for free. If you go to alphaschool.ai, and I will make you the strongest, leanest, most dopest version of yourself, no matter what age you are, dude. So here we go. Question: Are there any risks involved with bulking and cutting, or should I maintain? Thinking about how hard it is to grow muscle at an older age. So a couple things I got to say about that, bro. So the very first thing is no. I don't think bulking is a good idea. I won't be bulking ever again in the traditional way because it gets harder and harder to take the fucking muscle off. In fact, I think most people who bulk, it's unnecessary. Like even bodybuilders these days, I remember when I was a kid growing up in like the 90s, I would look at the bodybuilding magazines and guys like Lee Priest would just like get fat, right? They would just gain a whole bunch of fat. And it was like, hey, I'm gaining all this fat so that I can bulk and I can build muscle in the off season. And it turns out that's kind of unnecessary. Now, I'm not saying that you won't gain some fat, but you don't need to become a butterball in order to build some muscle. You can do what are called mini bulks or mini cuts. And so, for example, like I'm kind of on a mini bulk right now. Really, I'm maintaining, but I went cutting very hard for very many months. And so then I'm just bumping my calories back up to maintenance, and I'm gaining a little bit of weight, but I want to make sure that it stays within a striking distance so that in 2 weeks from now, when I go back into my cut, I'm not like, way out of bounds. I don't have to cut like 80 pounds to get back down to where I want to be. So mini bulks, dude. Like say to yourself, like, hey, my best weight is 200 pounds. Like I'm always looking, feeling, and performing my best when I'm 200 pounds. And you should know what that is for you. Like everybody has a set point body weight, not where you're your strongest, but where you feel your best. That's like your avatar. It's like, this is the way I'm built to be, and I'm best when I'm at this weight, right? And you can do mini bulks where you're like, okay, I'm just not gonna go over 10 pounds more than that. I'm gonna build as much muscle as I can, and I'm gonna eat maintenance and slightly above, and I'll bulk up. But if I go too far out of bounds, then you cut it right back. You start cutting it back again. So the whole thing is like bulking, a lot of times it's turned into like just a free-for-all, and you stop tracking your macros, stop tracking your calories, and it's just like, oh, fuck it, I'm bulking. I don't think that works for anybody really well. We always gotta be conscious. We should forever remain conscious of what we're putting in our body. Meaning like, even if you're not tracking, like at least you in your brain, you're like, okay, I had 3 meals today. Like that's it, I don't need any more, right? Holding yourself accountable, especially when you're bulking, so that you don't overdo it. You spill over and turn into a fat ass, and then it's just gonna be harder for you to lose that weight again, dude. So mini bulks, mini cuts, you could do them for like 2 to 6 weeks even, and then go back to your normal routine and stay at a level, stay at a weight that looks and makes you feel great, bro. Done.